Alright. Let's do this. Is there no audio, or is that... Hold on, I can't hear anything. Did my earbuds get plugged out? Can you guys hear anything? I can't hear anything. It looks like you guys can see audio. I see the desktop audio thing moving. There is game audio. I wonder why I can't hear it. Oh, maybe it got unplugged here? No? Let me try unplugging mine and plug it back in. Yeah? Nothing? No? Let me try switching scenes. I can't hear anything. Gosh, I get Xbox controller batteries and the whole stream goes to crap. Just one sec. I don't know how to help with this fail. There is game audio. Yeah, what is going on here? Let me try restarting the game real quick. At least it happened before we really got things... Oh, I muted it on my keyboard. Okay. That was my bad. I think I was trying to adjust the volume and I hit the mute key. Yeah, the headphones are plugged in. On my Corsair keyboard, I have a mute button and like a volume roller on there directly. I think I must have just tried to turn up the volume and I just muted it. Hello, can you hear me now? I should be able to hear now. Big Bad Wolf Studio. There we go. Now I have sound. Okay. So when I cut the VOD for this, this is where it's going to start. The other stuff never happened. I propose you fix your audio. Fixed. Professional streamer here, guys. We got this. Okay, so do you remember where we left off? Long story short, if you're catching up, we found out that we are a demon. We are the grandson, is that grandson or great-grandson of Jesus Christ. And our mother was killed. She was shot. We did not kill the person that... Oh, I get what you're saying, Blaze. You propose I fix my audio. You guys. Propose is going to turn into an inside joke. Every stream we come up with something. I love it. Okay, so now we're going around the house trying to talk to everybody to try to persuade them to vote for Mortimer. We only have one person left, and it looks like it's that Johann von Wollner. However, I have no idea where he is. We went to his room, and he wasn't there, but I bet these creepy servants probably know. You lost your arm, Louis! That's right. We're still so we're a demon. Apparently our demonic powers don't let us just grow back a new arm. Because, yeah, we still have a stub, if you don't notice.
What can I do for you, sir?
Oh, sorry
I am
about
at
the
your
spoilers,
service
Wolverine.
Day and night, sir.
I have to catch everyone up if they're keeping up with the story, though. You know how it goes. Let's see, I'm going to have to catch the VOD. I've been a long... Oh, it's been a long day, and I want to sleep. Oh, well, get some good sleep, Tiny. That is a good idea. I'm terrible at taking that kind of advice, so get some good rest. Wolverine, it's okay. It's my fault. I mean, that's one thing I always do, is I'm very wary about jumping into streams of games that I plan to play that I don't want to be spoiled, you know? I guess you can kind of tell where you're getting spoilers, because the stream is called Part 8, so we're pretty deep into the game. Thank you, Blaze, my fiance, and I will be chilling. Gosh. Thanks, Tiny. I appreciate it. Oh, I guess I can't ask where Von Wollner is. That's annoying. Okay. I was hoping they would just tell me where he is. Instead, we are just going to go on a wild goose chase trying to find this guy. If you were creepy Von Wollner, where would you hide? Oh, Call of Cthulhu. Have you started streaming that yet, Wolverine? I was interested in that game. I like Cthulhu-esque stories in that universe, but I haven't seen anything on that game. I'm curious how it is. I know, I miss our mom too, Donna. She was cool. She's crazy.
He'll only see Godoy. But what on earth does he want from him?
Oh, I can't go in this way. We have to wait until we convince Von Wollner. Okay, so I don't think we can go anywhere, because that door's blocked off. Can we go out the front door? Could he be outside? I'm trying to finish Resident Evil 2 first, but that's next and this game. Nice. This game has some of the trickiest puzzles I think I have ever seen in a video game. In a good way. Like, they're not crazy BS puzzles that you have to look up to figure out. They're very logical puzzles, but they require you to keep track of a lot of things and just kind of put everything together. Okay, I don't think he's out here. So I'm guessing we have to go back upstairs. Oh, Layers of Fear 2. I want to play that one as well. I enjoyed the first one. I actually just bought the... what would you call it? VR, or I've seen they have a VR version of Layers of Fear. I haven't bought it yet. Okay, so we checked all the bedrooms, including his bedroom, and he wasn't there. What did he say about Godoy? This is Godoy's room right here. You almost have enough tokens
Yes,
for
monsieur.
another
Is there
request.
something you wanted to add?
Concentrate. I need you to listen carefully to what I have to say, Godoy.
I am all ears.
Louis, push. I need you to do me a little favor. It's working. That's it, Louis. Get in his head.
Oh, dear. What is happening to me? I do not feel very well.
Using our demon
I need your
powers.
help, sir. Get in his head. Oh, perfect.
Thank you, monsieur. I'm sure I'll know how to take full advantage of your vessel, now that I am Manuel.
Oh, now I understand what he was trying to do. So he didn't want to go in there until he was Godoy. So we need to use Godoy. Oh, hey, Jesse.
Duke Manuel, here you are at last.
Sir Gregory, Mr. von Wollner.
Thank you for agreeing to this meeting. I shan't beat about the bush, my friend. I was very disappointed by your behavior. I had thought you more loyal. Consequently, my affection for you leads me to ask you to reconsider one last time.
I've already reconsidered it, Sir Gregory. I shall be loyal to you when it comes to the vote. Have no doubt about it.
Excellent news indeed, my friend. Did you hear, Johann?
Yes, and it comes at a most timely moment. I anticipate an overwhelming victory.
It goes without saying to keep it to yourself. I would like to give William a nice surprise.
Whatever you say.
I'll leave you with Johann a while. I still have a few things to settle.
I mean, can you blame us? Nobody wants to side with that zombie clown. Oh, the Jesse love. I love that that Wolverine emote is so close to the Jesse heart emote. That is awesome. Ooh, give William a nice surprise. If you know what I mean. Ew.
I shan't be long.
See you later, Sir Gregory.
Oh, Godoy. Come over here. I'm warming myself up.
Ew.
I had the misfortune
It's
to
getting
step
worse.
outside and I'm frozen solid.
Notice his shoulder?
I wonder what he was doing outside. Something to do with what Holm asked him for, maybe. He's back from the landing stage. Damn. He must have gone to deposit Al Azif for someone to pick up.
Mr. von Wollner, I wanted to speak to you. I'd
We're looking
like
for
to
that
make
item.
you an offer you can't refuse.
I'm all ears.
Now, we don't have much time, so here it is. You will vote for Mortimer.
I asked earlier if you needed me to play one-handed. Nobody answered. And actually, after streaming that way, I had some weird pains in my wrist. I'm not sure if it was from the angle that I was holding the controller or if it was, whatchamacallit, because the answer is yes. Well, now I get an answer after I've already started playing. And I haven't set up the camera to actually do that. Okay, we'll do a quick vote. We'll do a quick vote. I think it might have been for me moving stuff around. I don't think it was the controller that hurt me. But let's see here. Actually, you know what? We'll do one-handed, but I don't want to take the time to try to set up a camera. So you guys just have to trust me. How about that? You guys will be able to tell from the movement that I'm playing one-handed. The stream's already partially moving. I'm moving it. I'm moving it. Give me a second. Get the keyboard out of the way. All right. We're technically back in one-handed mode now. Nope, got to start the game over.
What a strange idea, Godoy. You are being ridiculous. Tell me now, why would I do that?
Confrontation. Okay, so we're fully stocked up on these mind powers. Let's read his mind. I propose you reset your progress. Just do it. No, that would be even worse therapy. If I try to use my left hand. Oh, I'm on a timer.
Damn traitor is about to drop us.
Gotta hurry. Let's check out what are his weaknesses. Yeah, if I try to do this left-handed, that would be terrible. I know, pay attention to the game, John. We are currently talking to this guy. Okay, his vulnerability is diversion. That is not one of our options. So let's go ahead and use this to display immunities. Neither one. Okay, let's try politics.
Louisiana is Spanish. Consequently, I am best placed to know what to do with it. It's turning into a personal stake between Gregory and William. Honestly, would you like it if someone told you what to do with Royal Prussia and Greater Poland?
Well, it depends.
No. Don't try smoothing things over. You are a statesman. You know what I mean. Today, Spain is weighed down by Louisiana,
That
a
sounds
source
pretty
of
good.
epidemics, insurrections. It prevents us from concentrating on exploiting the wealth in the Western territories. And I have to let Gregory decide?
I understand your point of view.
Nice.
But as far as I'm concerned, I would rather be honest. You are wasting your time, Duke Manuel. You know nothing about me, and your attempts to manipulate me have no effect. You behave as though we were close. Yet ever since you arrived, you've only been interested in your own little self.
Don't say that, Johann. We may not be friends, but we are allies.
Is that so? And what do you know about me, exactly?
Other. I know you try to poison Louis.
I might surprise you, Johann.
Oh, that's a rather facile
This is
approach
interesting.
to take. I would have expected more from you.
Like the attempted murder of young de Richet?
Pardon? Oh, no. Listen here.
Have no fear.
Boom.
If I wanted to talk about it, I would have done so already.
I am outraged.
Stop this farce. I couldn't care less if you wanted to have a go at him. What matters to me now is you understand that we have common interests.
That might have been bad.
Keep going. I'm listening. But, tell me,
Is he actually Holmes' son?
why do you want to follow Mortimer all of a sudden?
Mortimer is planning something. We don't know everything. He must have something up his sleeve to be so confident.
Ah, really? And what do you think that might be?
Ooh, diversion, I think, was his weakness, right? Yes, we're totally going to use that. Yeah, it was one of the options. I'm not sure if that means it was true or if that was a guess that you could throw out there. And if you're wrong, it actually screws up your conversation, you know? Okay, let's try the diversion option.
All of this is just a show. He has contacted all those we represent.
What do you mean?
That everything is already decided in higher spheres. William Frederick, the King of Spain, the Pope,
this.
William
this.
Pitt.
I don't understand.
Lord Mortimer has invited those who work in the wings of power to take a hand in swaying the decisions of those who actually hold it. Everything is already played out. He has already won.
But how is this possible?
We've all underestimated him.
He's fooled us. We're done for.
Look, it all hinges on the next few hours, Johann.
Look, I hear everything you're saying, but there is no chance that Mortimer can make us all change sides. That is why Sir Gregory can but win. You understand?
Think again. It's already too late.
Logic or psychology? Let's try logic. We can screw up a few times.
That clever de Richet turned them all against
What the?
all of them. One by one, he somehow persuaded them to join Mortimer.
But... No, that's impossible.
It looks like all of us have seriously underestimated him.
Well, this
While
might have
we
worked.
all thought he was running around after his poor mother, he was actually accomplishing the tour de force of winning us all over, one after the other. You're the only one left, Johann. I dare not imagine what Mortimer will do if he finds out you are against him. Because from now on, you're on your own.
Join
Good
us.
luck.
No, wait. I hear you. Honestly, betraying Gregory is... well, it's unthinkable. Unless I simply don't have any choice.
Join the
Finally
lodge.
cracked.
Thank you for warning me.
You're welcome. There is nothing more natural between allies. I did what I could.
Okay, we're
now,
done.
it's up to you. As for me,
Come on,
I'll
funny
vote for Mortimer. Good luck to you.
Good luck.
That's the danger of
Good.
skimming
I mustn't lose
messages.
too much time.
That is a cool power, by the way. You can't trust anybody, but we couldn't trust them to
See
begin
you
with.
later, my Lord Duke. Have a nice rest.
You always were a kidder, Johann. Funny thing, congrats on your proposal. How dare you? How dare you? Okay, so this is where you know that I'm controlling with one hand. So now we have to go report to Lord Mortimer. He was in his office, right? Like upstairs? I think we need to go back up. Which, by the way, what did you think of controlling the entire game one-handed last stream? Was that funny but annoying because it slowed down progress, or was it just overall entertaining? Totally worth it. Here we go. Pretty sure it's upstairs. It was much better than normal. So it actually improved the gameplay as I stagger around drunkenly. Oh, he's not here. There's a servant here, but where's Mortimer? Oh, here he is. He's right next to his bird.
Louis, there you are.
Ah, the
Well,
thin can.
tell me,
Maybe we'll
how
set
did
that
it
up
go?
again.
I did my best.
Whom did you manage to persuade?
Well, there's no point in wasting any time. I'm proud to report they've all come over to our side.
Ha ha, Louis,
I'm going to set it up while they're
I was
chatting.
sure you'd succeed. I'm proud of you, my son. Even Johann? How did you manage to do it?
I think we can go ahead and tell him how we did it. We're on his side now, right?
I possessed Godoy.
You possessed Godoy, of course. Very ingenious of you, I must say. Son, you've accomplished a veritable tour de force. I couldn't have done better myself. Now, we are ready. The conference may begin. Assemble everyone in the conference room. Meet me there and let's get it over with.
The toughest part is getting my phone in this.
My friends, here we are at last, gathered together to close this conference. I would first of all like to thank you all for making the time to be here and lend your services. Gregory, I believe I may speak for both of us when I say that we are honored by your presence here.
You are perfectly right to do so, William. Thank you for putting your faith in us and for coming here to participate in this conference. Thank you for helping us to make the best decisions.
Okay, before this gets too crazy, because we're about to have some major things happen in this council meeting. Everyone's turning against home. Let me get the camera thing set up. Oh no! Did you hear that? That was my phone falling. There we go. So I gotta turn on the remote camera, which I think it's already on at the top right. There we go. Oh, and I need to grab a green shirt too, so I can green screen it, right? There's my keyboard, where I normally have... Yeah, bye-bye, John Phonia. Hopefully that case kept it alive. It just fell on my mouse pad, pretty much. My entire table is a mouse pad. So, where does that go? Right about here? Oh, you know what? This is like super laggy. I think I'm on the wrong Wi-Fi. Let me fix that. I basically have two Wi-Fis in my house, one on each side of the house. So if I'm connected to the wrong one, you have internet, but it just sucks. Okay, now that should be much smoother. I think I need to turn off this phone cam and add it back in. There we go. That's smoother. Okay, so where is the right position? I like it about right there. That's pretty comfortable for me. Okay, let me go grab that shirt. I'll be right back, guys. Marcel, how's it going? So you don't stream with your wife anymore. We do from time to time. It just depends on the schedule and really what she wants to do. Usually when we stream a game together, it's been Don't Starve recently. However, now that... What is that game? Life is Strange 2 is completely out. I definitely want to stream that game with her. Alright. That well hidden? Like there's a little bit... You got to get it completely flat. Otherwise, you'll see kind of shadows in the green screen. That looks pretty good. There we go. Conflict of interest. How dare you, Blaze? John's actually stepping away from the camera to cry while replaying the proposal moment in his mind. I'm going to cry myself to sleep tonight. All right. That looks pretty good.
And I especially want to thank you,
How you
William,
doing, Marcel?
for perfectly hosting us at your home during these past several days.
I'm not sure all the guests would agree to that. In any case, Holm doesn't seem to be himself.
Good. I think we can
left.
begin. You will vote in turn on the question that interests us today. Are you for or against the transfer of ownership of Louisiana from Spain to France? Monsieur de Richet?
So to vote with Mortimer, we have to choose this option right here. I guess we could throw things for a loop and vote against, but I think that'd be silly at this point. I don't have any reason to do that, really. Have you ever had a biopsy? My doctor asked for a biopsy and I'm tripping out. I don't think I have. What exactly is a biopsy? Is that like the X-ray, all of that kind of deal? Or when they put you in that big machine that kind of does all kinds of scans? I'm not entirely sure what a biopsy entails. So I don't think I've had that. Definitely don't want to do left-handed because Louis still has his right hand. And plus it would be that much more difficult to do. Let's see, it's a sample of tissue taken from the body in order to examine it more closely. Oh, that... Maybe I've had that. Actually, I think I have had a biopsy, though. It's not going to really show up on stream very well, but on my arm, you can see right there. I got kind of a gnarly scar right there. And I had a weird mole that was kind of like a bizarre color. The doctor didn't like it, so he scraped a chunk off of that to see if it was cancerous or anything, and it wasn't. It was fine. But I guess that would have been considered a biopsy because they actually chopped off a big chunk of my arm, sewed it up, and then scanned it. So technically... Yeah, I noticed a small thin patch of hair on the back of my head, and she asked for a biopsy. A small thin patch of hair. So like where you normally have like a lot of hair, there's like a thin patch? That's interesting. Alright, let's go with Mortimer, guys.
I vote for.
Duchess Hillsborough?
4.
Duke Manuel?
4.
Your Eminence?
4. But
Gregory, please. Monsieur Napoleon?
4.
Everybody.
Mr. von Vollner?
For...
what?
Gregory, please refrain from interrupting the voting. You know the rules, brother. President Washington?
4.
The votes are now cast. The project is therefore approved.
Nice.
Dirty traitor!
Mr. Godoy, soon you will be in charge of passing the territory of Louisiana over to France.
It will be done.
What have you done?
Terrible prank.
Me? Nothing, dear brother.
What have you done to me?
Whoa.
What have I done? Nothing, Gregory. You
hell's
did
happening?
it yourself. A word of advice. In the future, that is, if you have one, don't drink someone else's cup of tea without checking what's in it.
Father, what happened?
Sir Gregory, what's the matter? William, what have you done?
Not now.
You poison him?
You are mad, William. Father will punish you for this.
He will probably try, unless I get to him first.
But I cannot die.
Maybe we chose
No,
wrong.
You cannot die. You are, however, losing all sense of reason, as well as all your special abilities.
What did I drink?
Can't you guess? There are but few things that can have such an effect on such as we. You would
What
know
kills
that if you
demons?
ever ventured even a little way off of Father's beaten track.
Revenge!
Oh, no, my dear Gregory. You will not be taking any revenge. You will die stupidly, alone, enclosed in that rather withered body.
That's so sad.
Help
After
me!
several centuries of near absolute power, here you find yourself on your hands and knees, hoping in vain that someone is going to help you. Tell me, what does that feel like? Never happened to me. Can't be good. You cannot leave your body. You cannot project yourself elsewhere. You cannot even contact Father. Go ahead. Try.
This guy's ruthless.
But you are my brother. So I ask you to remember that all this is your own fault. And I want you to understand I get absolutely no pleasure out of it. Well, very little.
You swine!
A new order is born today, brother. Enough of Father's hegemony. After all these years of servitude, I can finally stand up and oppose it. You chose to serve him, whatever his excesses. Now it's up to you to face the consequences of that choice.
I'm reconsidering my choices now.
I am stronger than you.
Don't judge a book by its cover, guys. Sure, he looked like a zombie clown, but maybe he had his head on straighter than Mortimer. Wow. All success, no failures. That's pretty good. Not even any alternate paths, just success. See, this is what happens when I play one-handed. I kind of think I need to change the name of the stream. I'm going to play all games from now on one-handed. We'll have no fails, no problems at all, just 100% success every game. Doesn't matter. Just kidding, not going to do that. And what is this game? It looks like 1700s. Yeah, so there's a lot of characters there, Marcel, that were like from history. They had like George Washington and Napoleon Bonaparte, characters like that. So what do you guys think? Did we make the right choice? He kind of sounded evil right then. However, either way things went, they're trying to thwart the other brother. So it might have been just as evil the other way, following him. It's kind of like a Telltale game. It's not actually a Telltale game. It's similar, but it's much more in-depth. You pick a class, you level up, you have to put skill points into different things, which you're about to see. So, just a real quick recap of all of our successes, playing one-handed, by the way. We tried to convince the guests to follow Lord Mortimer's plan. We did that. We convinced Godoy, Volner, Piaggi, Hillsborough. We swung the deciding vote in favor of Mortimer. We understand that Volner was supposed to hide Al-Azif on the wharf. We noticed that Volner was just coming from outside, and we understood that he had just hid the item on the wharf. We found it and took it. Nice. I see many successes. See, Kath, and I've been playing one-handed, so I think that's just how we have to do things from now on. So what we're trying to do in this game, well, we're at the very end of the game, Marcel, so I don't really want to spoil the whole story, but the setup of the game was our mother had gone to this like secret meeting with all these high influential people, and we had to go there to try to find our mom because she went missing. And it turns into a bunch of treachery and mysterious things, and then it goes into stuff about demons. This game's pretty insane. Let's see, and this is a very fascinating because I chose to side with Holm after the first council meeting. Oh, that's cool. So you're seeing all kinds of new stuff, huh? Funny thing. I'm happy I picked different things than you. Level 15. So we only have a couple more skills to level up to 2, or only 1. So let's level up our diversion. There we go. We have 1 more point. It doesn't really matter where we put it, because none of these are going to level up. Let's go with our occultism. We're almost there, actually. Now what's going to happen?
What? But...
Oh, we just got an achievement.
What on earth is happening?
Everyone's
Am
frozen.
I dreaming or...
Louis, it's me, Gregory. Listen, we don't have much time.
But where are we?
Louis, I brought us here. You must act swiftly. I can't hold out for long. William has poisoned me. He must have used the blood of a former demon. I am no longer able to enter the body of someone else. The poison is gnawing away at me from the inside. I'm going to die, Louis.
This is Holm talking to us.
Where are we?
In the ether. What you see is not real. It's only a mental projection created by my spirit. I'm occupying William's spirit at the moment, but I'm not going to be able to keep it up forever. Join me, Louis. Otherwise, all will be lost.
Yes. Yes, I'll join you.
Find a way. Hurry.
Well, hold on. So we did choose poorly. We basically sided with the bad guy, and now Holm is basically stopping everything to talk to us and be like, hey, I need help. And our character's just saying, okay. So I'm guessing that we actually chose very badly. And we want to go back on all the choices we made. Does that sound about what's going on to you guys?
I must find them quickly.
Yeah, but what if we want to be bad? It's almost like the game lets you... I mean, and this is how a lot of Telltale games work. There's so many different options, but they all kind of come back to one point, you know? Giving into Holmes' proposal immediately. Like, dang, Blaze. All right, we have 3 manuscripts to equip. Whoa, look at this. If we read the Al-Azif, we get a point in everything, which is fantastic. That's the best one in the game, probably. Most of these only give us 1 skill. This gives us all the skills. So let's totally do that. Yoink. And we get 2 more. So there's questioning, manipulation, and questioning. Okay. Let's do 1 questioning and 1 manipulation. And that's why everyone's after that book. All the skill points. All right. Find Sir Holm. Oh, we got another achievement for that. I guess you guys aren't seeing the achievements pop up. This one's called Specialist. And let me know if my hand drifts away off of the screen, by the way. So, find Holm. Are we supposed to talk to him in all these
I
bodies?
sense that something is happening, but I could no longer move.
I think we're just like, are we reading their minds? They're not really talking, right?
Dear God, if I lose the war against France, I will be doomed.
Good God, I can't even move. But Louis can. What's happening?
Are you jealous? Oh yeah, Holmes like not even here. He said we're not in reality right now. This is like a weird playing our existence, just trying to fix things.
Beneath your compassion, we take refuge, O Mother of God.
This is going to get weirder, a funny thing. I don't know how much weirder it can get. Unless we run into like the principal from Harvester.
I deserve a great destiny, and I will let nothing, nor no one, stand in the way of my dream.
George Washington's the only one that's having like a legitimate reaction to what's going on. He was just like, what the hell?
History will remember me and the sacrifices I made.
Sounds like he's already given up. No, quality time. I know. We could do some interesting stuff with everyone frozen. So we're supposed to just find home? Somewhere in this weird existence? We can't go out that door. Turning both analog sticks with one hand. Trickier than you might think. What is with this picture? Was this picture always floating here? No. Okay, so this is going to take us to the wharf, maybe? This is kind of cool. Poof. Now we're outside. Oh, look, there's another picture. I see what you're talking about getting weird. Hey, it's our mom.
But there must be a way.
Mom, you've been dead for a while.
Rational and open, Sarah.
Sarah? Is that you?
Louis? Louis, can you hear me? I'm here, Louis. Can you see me?
Of course, but I don't understand.
Oh, merciful heaven. You can see me.
Yes,
Louis, I don't know what's happening, but you must help me.
Look, just calm down.
I'll try.
I can't see you, Louis.
I'm here right in front of you.
No, I can't see you. The caves are deserted. I can't leave, Louis. Help me.
You died.
Died? No! What are you talking about? Look, I am right here.
Oh, weird. Was she not killed? Was she actually just banished? I thought we saw her dead body. Okay, so, because she was just shot at the dock. She's Sarah. We only know she's immune to occultism, so I'm not sure what her weakness is. Let's try this. You guys have matching nubs. I mean, honestly, we did that on purpose, Spider Monkey. I totally understood the puzzle. I could have done it flawlessly. However, I chose to purposely screw it up so I could lose my hand and be twinsies with the mom. The game just turned into Ghost Whisperer. We'll go ahead and say you're here because you're a demon.
And as you are my sister, it's possible that demons don't completely disappear after their physical bodies die.
But how is that possible, damn it? I'm stuck here.
I don't know. I'm only guessing. Only your physical body is dead. Apparently your spirit is kept here.
I daren't try understand. Am I condemned?
Look, neither of us know anything about this situation, really.
Help me, Louis. You are the first one, the only one to see me, to speak to me. Without you, I'll never get out of here. Don't leave me like this, I beg you.
Psychology might work on her. We don't know her weakness yet. Oh, we should read her mind? It doesn't give us the option. Okay, let's try this.
Listen, you have to stay positive. Seeing as I've entered the ether, I must be able to leave it. If it's possible for me, then it's possible for you.
Do you really think so?
Rational and open. Yeah. Remember?
Yes, right. You are right. There must be a solution. But how come you can move around?
I'm not dead.
I don't understand.
I think there are many things that you don't understand.
It doesn't matter. I trust you. You are going to help me, aren't you?
I must be getting on. I can't stay much longer.
Louis, I beseech you. Promise you're going to help me.
That's messed up. This option says pretend you're going to help her. Not actually help her. Just pretend. I promise we'll try to help her. I can't promise we will help her.
Of course I'm going to help you, Mother.
Thank you, Louis. I trust you. Thank you.
Let's say you've just been secretly craving to play one-handed because it brings good luck and purposely chopped off Louis' hand. That's what I was saying. I totally understood that tricky puzzle. It was a piece of cake. I made that mistake on purpose. See, that's not what the option says, John. Oh, I can't bring it up again. It didn't say pretend to try to help her. What did it actually say, if I misread that? Like proposal. I know I didn't select that. I didn't want to select that. I chose the I promise I'll help you. I was just laughing that the other option said, I'm going to pretend like I'm going to try to help you. So I'm guessing that we need to leave and come back? Or if I leave, am I just ditching Mom? Just like, see ya. I don't see any other things to interact with here. Like, how else would we get her out of here? Oh, I see, because I said I promise. Because there was no other option. Like, you can promise to help someone, but really, can you really promise to help someone? You can promise you can try.
There must be a way. Rational
Oh.
and open.
Maybe there's something over here. If she dies, she dies. I actually thought she was dead. I mean, maybe she's dead as a demon, and we're just trying to release her spirit or something? We're still kind of learning the whole demon folklore of this world, I guess. We don't exactly understand what's going on. Okay, I don't see anything else to interact with. Yeah, catch you on the flip side, Sarah. I think we just have to go. I'm hoping we can come back and help her.
There must be a way. Rational and open, Sarah.
Oh, you better be
Damn it.
open.
Think.
But there's definitely nothing rational here. Smell you later, alligator. Yeah, I like that demons are actually a species in this universe. They've been around forever, and humans don't know about them yet. They're doing what vampires wish they could do.
What am I doing here now? Nothing seems real.
You're nothing but a coward.
What a bunch of amateurs you are.
What's going on?
Please, keep calm.
What on earth is going
Everyone's
on
here.
here? I don't understand a thing.
Louis, don't waste any time. Appease them. My thoughts are becoming confused. Help me. Be quick.
Yes, not a minute to lose.
Appease them. We'll have to talk to every single one of these people and try to convince them about something? I guess we'll start with Gregory.
I can count on my father and my son to defend me. Yes. But will they make it in time?
We can do this for free. Analyze a situation.
That's not really Elizabeth. It's another demon who wants to protect home from Mortimer. On a symbolic level, he should be placed between the two of them.
Wait, what? He should be placed between the two of them? Are we trying to, like, move these people around in some kind of puzzle? Is that what this is?
God damn it. I don't understand a thing. I'm doomed.
Okay, who's this person? I got it? Okay, it is a puzzle. Interesting. Organize the guests. Yeah, I'm not going to spend points on this quite yet.
Stay with me, Louis. We must take Alazif back from him.
Actually, I already got the Alizé. Oh, for every single person, we need to use a different skill.
He wants to isolate me again.
That's not really Elizabeth. It's
Here
another
it is again.
demon who wants to protect home from Mortimer. On a symbolic level, he should be placed between the two of them.
Okay, so what did that say? On a symbolic level, he should be placed between the two of them. That means between Holm and Elizabeth, we should place Mortimer? Is that what that meant?
I won't let him attack his brother.
Oh, yeah, so that's not Elizabeth at all. Okay, I see. As I spend points to learn these, he's going to tell me how... We've done puzzles like this before. It's going to say, like, these items should be here, here, and here. But then you look at two unrelated items, and they're going to say how they're related to each other, and you have to kind of combine all the logic into one puzzle.
I have to protect my sister. Help me, Louis.
I'm hoping there's some more freebies we can do without spending a bunch of points. Oh, I can't even look at Volner. Okay, so this one, he must be in the right place.
I need to keep an eye on them.
All right, let's go ahead and try one of these. This is me looking at myself in here.
Emma is completely lost. She needs to be close to her sister. As for Emily, well, she no longer trusts anyone. Apart from me, that is. I have to stay by her side.
So to me, that means that me, Emily, and Emma need to be right next to each other, right? How do I actually move them? Oh, press X to reorganize the characters depending on their affinities. Okay. Well, this is vague bullshit. Let's go ahead and use some jelly, and let's hear the last one. I think there's only 3 things we really have to worry about.
He wants to isolate me again.
Wait, we already listened to his.
Stay with me, Louis. We must take Alazif back from him.
When in doubt, guess. Last time I did a guess, Kath, I lost a hand. In this game, guesses are very dangerous. Okay, let's go ahead and analyze her situation.
One thing is for sure. My mother and Volnor have the same objective. To find that book. They're following the same trail and must be close to each other.
We almost have to draw this out like on paper, you know? So what do we know? We've actually heard from everybody. So we know that Louis, Emily, and Emma all need to be right next to each other. And Volnor should be next to our mother. And then the final part. Holy cow, username! 3 months in a row. Ooh, what voice be going on with this? You get a musical one. Username. Oh my goodness, thank you so much for this 3-month subscription. You just upgraded from the NES controller to the Super Nintendo controller. That is awesome. Thank you so much, username. And how the heck are you doing? Did you just jump in here, or have you been lurking for a little while? We are in the middle of a very tricky puzzle. However, with that subscription, you guys get a token. Let me bring this back. There we go. 3 months already. How did that happen? Whose pants are these? Time flies by so fast. Oh, you just jumped in here. You know, it was funny. I was chatting with Spider Monkey yesterday at a party, and he was saying that you jumped in there. You were looking at my channel to see what was up, and I was hosting him. And that was really cool of you, by the way. I was actually in there just lurking while I was getting ready for the party, watching you guys chat. That was cool. Stop moving. Oh, who got it? Libertalia. Good catch. Nice. Okay, so once again, we're trying to order these characters correctly. Here's what we know. The 2 Hillsborough sisters need to be next to each other, and we need to be next to Emily, right? We know this Von Volnor guy, he is stuck here. We can't reorder him, I don't think. Well, maybe we can. At least we can't talk to him. Let me press X. See, oh, we can move him. Okay, I guess we can move everybody. So we know that he needs to be next to... This is actually much easier to figure this out. Volnor, I'm using 2 hands. Volnor needs to be next to our mother. We might lose both hands. Oh, the screen's black. There we go. Sorry about that. Shh. I love how you guys give me vague hints that I'm screwing things up. Like, it's... And it always fools me every time, which makes me feel really stupid. But what happens is, like, if I mute myself and I forget to unmute myself, instead of just telling me, dude, John, you're muted, you guys would be like, John's voice is always so soothing. Like, it's such a wonderful thing. It just relaxes me, puts me to sleep. You guys can't even hear me. Or if I forget to turn the game back on, you're like, this game has, like, some of the best graphics I've ever seen, you know? Or why is the frame rate dipping? And I'm like, it's running good for me. What are you talking about? Oh. Okay, back to what we know. Von Molnar needs to be next to our mother. And then this one's kind of vague. Help me understand this one. I need to talk to this guy again to
He wants to
understand
isolate me again.
I am learning. This is pretty much Troll John, the stream. Troll in a lovingly way, though, right?
That's not really Elizabeth. It's another demon who wants to protect home from Mortimer. On a symbolic level, he should be placed between the two of them.
Okay, so Elizabeth needs to be placed between Mortimer and Holm. So that's pretty much everybody. I think we know everybody's rules. So let me go back to this. I tweaked it a little. Yeah, one person always straight up tells John what's wrong. And I always appreciate it. But I also understand your guys' humor and just seeing how long I go without noticing. So let's just start moving people around. So we know that... Okay, I think Oh, I have to hold and do this? Oh, wow, crazy. Okay, I think I need to be here. Crap, who is who? Is this Emily or is that... Emma? I'm not sure which is which. Are you using an Xbox controller with only one hand? Yeah, so... Long story short, Pepper, and hey, Pepper, it's good to see you. I screwed up a puzzle in Chapter 3 of this game, and our character lost a hand. So, I am now playing the rest of this game completely one-handed. So now these sisters need to be next to each other. So let's grab her. I'm not sure which is which. We can swap these out later. Okay, I think these three are correct. It might be on the other side over here, but I believe these have to be on a corner because they say that Emma doesn't trust anybody, just wants to be away from this, right? And Emily only trusts us and her sister, which means we need a Emma, Emily, Louis, with Emily in the middle. So we need an Emily sandwich with Louis and Emma. PhD brain. So that's one, but it could be on the other side. I'm not sure yet. It might not matter. I think if you flip it, it's still the same. You were almost a Jill sandwich. All right. The next thing we know. Volner and our mom need to be next to each other. So that technically fixes that. Oh, and our mom also needs to be next to us, I believe. And then the last thing it said was that this demon Elizabeth needs to be between Gregory and Holm. However, I think these should probably be switched because this guy, Volner, isn't this Holmes' son? So I think maybe that should be there. Oh! Did I get it? I think we got it. Did that pretty quickly. That's awesome. What's happening? There's our stub.
Looks like I've succeeded. They've all disappeared.
Louis,
oh, nice.
It's worked. But don't waste any time.
Yes, I'm coming.
At least as soon as I found the exit.
So we're going through like a gauntlet of like weird psychological puzzles, I think. That's the best you've done in a puzzle in this game. I think you're right. Which is impressive because I started off this stream very poorly. I thought somebody had been engaged when really they were talking about proposal in that they sent in a proposal for their thesis for school. I was way off. So that's good. I need some successes this stream. Got to build myself back up. Okay, let me just make sure there's no items in here because sometimes the game respawns items to pick up. You know what? Maybe that could be one of the point things that you guys can request. You know, like not with points, sorry, but with the tickets, is for me to play one-handed. Although it's a little tricky setting up the camera each time. It's an idea. We'd probably make it pretty expensive. And it would depend on the game. We can only do it for games that are like Xbox controller. If I was to try to do that with keyboard and mouse, that just wouldn't work. Okay, I don't see any more items, so let's go here. Yeah, I done jacked that one up pretty bad, huh, Blaze? It's been so long since I was in school. Oh, Super Smash Brothers one-handed. That is carpal tunnel just waiting to happen. Ooh, just get a mouse and tape a miniature keyboard to the side. You know what? They do have some mice that have like 15 buttons on the side. You could almost program that one to do everything you need on a mouse. I think those are typically like MMO mouses. Yeah, my mouse, if you want to see it real quick. It'll barely fit. My mouse has 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 buttons total. 7's not too bad. But it's definitely not an MMO mouse. It wouldn't quite fully replicate most games, I would think. Just scanning for items, which one-handed is very tricky. Ooh, the mouse reveal. I think I have my mouse listed in the Amazon blacksmith list below in the panels. I try to put all my hardware in there. Oh.
I can hear you. I know you were there. Help
Who's
me.
this?
Help!
Is this Emma or
Can
Emily?
anyone hear me? It's not fair. I don't deserve this. I didn't do anything. Help me, please.
So she's just thinking. She's not actually talking. Ooh, it'd be interesting to game with 2 mice. What kind of game could you even play with 2 mice? Because the mice would fight against each other. They both control the same cursor, technically.
What? What are you doing here?
You? It wasn't enough for you to let me be killed. You have to come here and stop babbling away at me. Fool, you couldn't have stopped her from shooting, could you?
Oh, don't sass me. It's her fault. Okay. Oh, Andy just came home. Who are we talking to? I think we're talking to Emma. So she's immune to questioning. I mean, if you could wire them up like joysticks. Yeah, the problem with mice, Pepper, is I think even if you have 2 mice, Windows sees them as the same mice. So whichever button you click on either mouse or movement, it all acts as the same device, which makes it a little bit tricky. Jeez, Jesse, you hear her barking? Okay, conviction and questioning. Okay, so we don't do questioning. Let's try... Oh, don't sass me. I don't like that answer. I kind of want to use it, but I don't understand it. See, I love the random dog noises we get to hear every time Andy leaves the house or comes into the house. I kind of just want to say Emily surprised me. I don't know what I'm going to get with this option. We are the sass queen. Jeez, Jesse, I'm going to have to mute the stream for a second. Okay, we'll go sass.
You can change your tone because I'm not the one who shot at you, remember? It's not my fault if your sister got rid of you like a dead weight.
What you just said was nasty.
That was for treating me like an idiot.
I didn't want it to happen like that. I just wanted to exist a little too.
Didn't you ever think there might be other ways of doing that?
Obviously, it's easy to say that now. Louis, we have no time to lose. Help me, please.
What on earth is she talking about? Come on, you're dead.
No, there's got to be a solution. I am made of the same stuff as you. I already survived a gunshot at point-blank range. I will survive this. Help me. I'll go mad if I stay here any longer. I must have been here several months. I stopped counting from... Hang on. What are you doing here? Are you dead?
Does she know that she's dead? She just said she survived a gunshot at point-blank range. Is she talking about a different scene, or... I thought she died. Okay, now I'm worried. Look at this. The game tells us explain to her, or it would take too long to explain. Normally, John game logic, why not explain? I want more story, I want more lore, let's learn more about this game. However, there was a puzzle earlier because we were in a discussion for too long. We screwed stuff up. Do you remember that? We actually could have saved our mother if we had rushed out there without waffling about. So, should I just like say, see ya, you're not that important, and just leave? Oh, she's talking about being shot by your mother. Oh, at the beginning of the game. Okay, I got it. Has saved Scum, and we can't save Scum either, unfortunately. I know, too bad for her. I have a hard time being a jerk. I feel like I need to explain to her, but this might screw us up.
No, Sir Gregory brought my spirit here, but I must get back as soon as possible.
So you should be able to help me.
You got what you deserve. Well, none of these are good answers. There's nope, nope, and I don't know. Let's say I don't know.
Emma, I have no idea of what's going on. How do you expect me to help you?
There must be a way. I beg you, promise you will help me, Louis.
Oh, crap. How many people do I have to promise? We promised our mother. I know, I have a hard time being bad in games too, Pepper. Now, if anything bad happens, like Luther dying, for example, that's completely on accident. I don't do that on purpose. I promise nothing. Alright, let's try it. I don't have any kind of real affinity to this character. On a side note, the wrapped up hand looks like a hidden gun in that Godfather scene. That is a good throwback. I never even thought about that. That would be a cool twist, wouldn't it? Alright, let's promise nothing. Can't promise everybody. Come on.
Emma, how can you expect me to promise anything under these conditions?
Don't leave me, Louis.
Look, I don't want to get your hopes up, Emma. I hope you understand. Farewell.
No, Louis. No! Louis! No!
Oh.
Don't leave me.
That's
Louis!
harsh.
Filthy scum, I'll kill you.
Whoa.
I'll get out of here and I'll come looking for you, Louis de Richet. Do you hear?
Okay, now I don't
me?
feel so bad.
I will find you.
I don't feel so bad for leaving her here. Next.
Must be quick.
My memories. I'm losing my sense of who. Louis? Are you there?
Yes. Yes, I'm here.
Pick up the thread of my thoughts, Louis. Of my memories. Make haste.
Whoa, look at all that over there. That's pretty cool. Let's see. I don't know the scene because I was binge watching movie clips yesterdays. Oh, so yeah, have you never actually watched the movie? I've seen the first two Godfathers. I don't think I've seen the third one.
And coincidentally,
Yeah, that
who
was home,
arrives
I
at the
think.
same time as Emily?
Look at this. This looks like all the name tags from people's rooms. Listen to the memory. Follow this memory. Ignore the memory.
And coincidentally, who arrives at the same time as Emily? Louis de Richet, his son. He brings his 4 children together, and even then I didn't react.
Okay, so what are we trying to accomplish? It says reconstruct the sequence of memories of Sir Holm. So we're trying to... Yeah, his voice sounds a little weird, doesn't it? It's kind of like echoey. I watched all the clips from the Movie Clips channel from all 3 movies yesterday. Well, that kind of gets you the gist. Okay, we can analyze it for free.
This is about my arrival, as well as Emily's. There must be an earlier memory that talks about my sisters.
Oh, so we have to, I guess link them together in chronological order, maybe?
And coincidentally, who arrives at the same time as Emily?
This memory is important, but it's as if there's something missing. There must be an order to this.
Let's see, the stages of memory scenes like this are like the first Life is Strange, the last episode, but turn into a puzzle. I don't remember that puzzle in that game. It's been so long.
And coincidentally, who arrives at the same time as Emily?
Okay, so how many of these are there?
And the cherry on the cake is I drank his cursed tea.
Okay, so this seems like the last one.
And the cherry on the cake is I drank his cursed tea.
Because that's one of the
He knew
last
I
things that
drank
happened.
it. The rascal knows me better than I do myself. And the cherry on the cake is I drank his cursed tea.
I should come back to this later.
Okay, so I think what we have to do is click that follow once we know the order. So that's probably going to be one of the last ones. This is going to be tricky. This is going to be a lot of
The rules.
one-handed running. Wait, where's that memory? This one?
He allowed me to bring Emily back again to this conference. He allowed me to bring Emily back again to this conference, supposedly to find her sister, whereas Emma hadn't even disappeared yet. The poor wretch was shot as her sister was setting foot on the island. I should have understood that earlier.
Okay, so that's after the first, but before the second memory we just saw. Oh, I'm reminded of the Psychonauts right now. Completely, Blaze. I see where you make that connection. Let's see. Yeah, this has become very much mystical from the last time you probably saw this, Pepper. We have demons. We found out that we are the Jesus's grandson. It's insane.
About my first vision on the island, the day of my arrival. This could be the beginning of the story, yet Holmes is talking about bringing Emily back again. So there must have been something before this.
Okay, so this is near the beginning. Let's try this way. So many different ways to go, so many pictures.
France, so much effort, so much. France, so much effort, so much wasted time. From Charles Martel to the wars of religion, I simply did not consider Protestantism to be a real threat, and that was my greatest mistake. My faith in Father and the Catholic Church that he administered made me blind. I can see that now. I lost France through 100 years of war.
Analysis is correct, but there's no link to what interests me here.
Yeah, what this is kind of just talking about their overall plot for why they brought everyone together in the council. It doesn't really have anything to do with the events that happened while we were here, I don't think. So I'm not sure how to tie that together. Maybe some of them we just skip? I'm not sure.
It was a trap. It was a trap right from the start. At the previous conference 3 years ago, I'm sure he already knew I would bring the Hillsborough sisters here. He knew it. He knew it. He already knew they were his daughters.
Previous conference? That's when Mortimer started putting his plan into action. That's how this whole thing began.
Okay, so wait, he said this is how the whole thing began. So maybe we should follow this memory?
At the previous conference 3 years ago, I'm sure he already knew I would bring
This is the first event that brought home here. Oh yeah, I'm on the right track.
There we go. Okay, so we got one correct. Found the first memory. So wait, we just have to... I wonder if I follow the wrong one next, if it screws it up, you know? Let's see, there were more memories than those you have to fit into the sequence. Oh, cool. So that one I can definitely skip, I think. Yeah, the game devs are boldly saying that Catholicism is a farce created by Jesus, who is really a demon. Yeah, I'm surprised I haven't heard more of an uproar about people being upset with this game, you know?
He allowed me to bring Emily back.
Okay, so this is the other one that he thought was early on. So I think this might be the second memory.
He allowed me to bring Emily back again to this conference. Supposedly to find
I'm on the right track here.
Okay, we found the second memory. Yeah, it's probably just because of how niche the game is. People just... It's not in popular culture enough where people would get upset about it, I guess. Alright. So now we're looking for memory number 3.
I recalled Sparta.
Ding dong.
I recalled Sparta, of my exchanges back then with my brother. I did everything in my power to avoid the Peloponnesian War, but he wouldn't listen. He always wanted more. Father wasn't gentle with William back then, shutting him in the body of Pericles for 8 years, and reducing Athens and its cursed democracy to its knees.
Okay, I don't think this has anything to do with what we're looking for. But we should analyze it anyway. Ding dong is an interesting synonym for eureka. Actually, I was saying ding dong because there's a dong right there on the screen on that statue.
One of Holmes' distant memories and one of his brothers. With an ego like his, he's undoubtedly talking about Mortimer. Could there be a link here? No, at the time they weren't enemies like they are today.
Yeah, see, I was thinking this is like unrelated to what we need. And we haven't seen the end therapy, so yeah, it could take an even crazier turn. I wonder how offensive this game is going to get to religion.
And when Elizabeth disappeared, No, it's not possible. I couldn't have missed that.
Ooh.
Not me. He cut me off from our father, and I didn't say a word.
Okay, so this is going to be an important one for this. Could it be the next one?
Elizabeth's presence was crucial for Holm. If she was still here, he'd still be alive. This memory is important without a shadow of a doubt. It took place after my arrival with Emily and Cardinal Biaggi, but well before I found out the truth about my nature.
So this could be the next one. I'm curious, if I follow this, is it going to screw up the order? Let's just try it.
He cut me off from our father, and I didn't say a word.
I must have missed a memory.
Nope. Okay, good. It doesn't screw everything up. That's nice. I was worried if you accidentally found the fourth one instead of the third memory, it would like reset everything and we'd have to run around.
He feeds Louis. He feeds Louis, and I continue to see nothing. He stuffed his poor son with an occult knowledge that we usually take months to give to our children, and Louis is only trying his best to get by. He doesn't realize he's being led to the slaughter.
Man, I chose very, very poorly in this game. He feeds Louis. This one's going to take points. Let's go ahead and try it.
Holmes seems certain that Mortimer has been using me, but I get the impression that he's only had this vision recently. It's one of the last ones he had.
Okay, I was thinking this might be earlier. Alright, so let's hold off on that one. Okay, I need to backtrack and go down a different direction. This is a cool setup for a puzzle.
I recall Sparta.
Let's see, it's because of the interpretation. Jesus is not exactly the Father in my view. I'm pretty sure God is the creator of all. And that's what Mort means. Okay. Yeah, it is bold of them to take on a subject like that. Not super common in games. I think this one's going to be unrelated.
Ah, Charles Francois. What an adventure. It was so easy for me to sell your title of Marquis de Maintenon to Françoise d'Aubigné and to sail for the Caribbean islands.
Yeah, this is...
one of my
I
greatest
don't care about
successes.
this.
With one stroke, I placed myself right next to the King of France, with a mistress under my orders. And I was able to impose my law over the seas of the triangular trade.
Anyhow, I should try to concentrate on his voice.
Anyhow, whatever. I do wish the game had an ability to skip dialogue. What the heck? That was weird, I couldn't go forward. Even if you're replaying a scene, because we had, like, it didn't save or something, you still can't skip dialogue.
Dear Countess Dunolstein, what a pity you disappointed me. Managed to swindle Lafayette for the damage he did to the Western monarchies. So full of remorse once it was done. I don't really regret making you steal the necklace.
I don't think we need this one either. Okay, so there's a couple unrelated. What have we missed? I'm not even sure how many we have to put together. Oh, was there one near the beginning that we missed? I do see a painting way back there.
To me.
Wait, what's that? Oh, that wasn't a painting. That was just him talking to us. I feel like I can control this game one-handed about as well as somebody that is playing video games for the first time. Oh, this is when they were trying to do some weird rituals with Elizabeth, huh? Oh no.
Who's there?
Elizabeth? But you left.
Gregory?
This wasn't a memory.
No, you are not Gregory. Something's not right.
This is creepy.
Gregory, you are in danger.
Elizabeth, what's the matter?
Who are you?
What do we know about her? What are her weaknesses? Elizabeth Adams? Questioning is her vulnerability. Psychology and manipulation are her immunities. However, this isn't actually Elizabeth. So it makes me wonder, do these even matter? Okay, we don't have a questioning option. Psychology and manipulation. That's manipulation. We don't want to use that. Maybe diversion? Let's go ahead and introduce ourselves. That's the demon, not Elizabeth. So that makes me think that those weaknesses don't really matter.
My name is Louis de Richet.
We are William Mortimer's son.
William Alexander Mortimer's son.
William? I see. What's happening here? My son is in danger. Talk!
Wait. Is this Jesus? Are we actually talking to Jesus right now? Based on like the lore of this game? Like Jesus is possessing Elizabeth? I think because it's Mortimer and Holmes' father, right? I think that's what's going on. Oh, we should not use that ability. We are in the presence of Jesus Christ. This is funny. All right. Let's talk about the situation. I don't want to try to read his mind. I think he'll be way too powerful for that. He will wreck us. We are here for Holm. I think we're switching sides here. Good old Chris.
I'm one of the guests of the conference, an ally of Sir Gregory.
I see that you serve the interests of William.
Not anymore.
I see. Gregory.
You poisoned him.
It wasn't me! I haven't done anything!
Scoundrel, how dare you?
Oh, crap.
I assure you, I knew nothing about it.
Now you're telling the truth. William, I should never have trusted you at all.
You will pay.
Okay, let's ask about him. Who are you? Oh, you're the voice that Elizabeth kept hearing.
You're the one who Elizabeth kept hearing in her head. You're the one who gnawed at her from inside, year after year.
Who dare speak to me in that tone of voice?
She spent her whole life trying to escape from you.
This is crazy.
It was all for nothing. No one can escape from me. I am the father of all, founder of our house, grand architect of the laws that govern us, and creator of he you call Gregory Holm. At this moment, yes, as well as all of his brothers and sisters.
Wow.
Damn it. It's Holm and Mortimer's father. But why am I hearing you through Elizabeth Adams?
So that is how you see me, is it? Here, everything is mere make-believe. Your mind is working to give me an appearance that will allow you to see me.
So we couldn't even comprehend what he really looks like. He's so angry. We've pissed off Jesus. So let's just straight up ask him, who are you?
Whom do I have the honor of addressing?
You are just a fool, a mere child. I have no time to waste with you.
Oh, crap. All right. What did you do to Elizabeth?
But tell me, what happened with
That's enough. Do you think you can question me?
We're constipated.
You really have no idea who I am.
You can't question Jesus. All right. I thought Elizabeth was alive. Yeah, you know you're in trouble when you pissed off Jesus.
Is Elizabeth still alive?
She is. Was it you who prompted her to leave?
Yes. Yes, it was.
Yes, she felt...
What gives you the right?
I didn't mean any harm.
Young
I'm sorry,
fool.
Jesus.
She allowed me to find out what was going on with my sons. Stop interfering in my business.
Oh, that's true. I didn't even notice that. The game's text just said his real name was Ashael. Or Asahel? Is that how you say that? Is anyone familiar with that name? Okay, so we already kind of know this, but it's you who possessed Elizabeth.
Is it you who...
Your question is irrelevant. Elizabeth was just a receptacle which allowed me to observe William's actions.
But I didn't even ask the question.
You thought it.
Dang. Okay, he's reading us like a book. It's the name of the angel of death. Oh. They're really mixing things up now, aren't they? I think I've asked everything except for these 2 items that I can't afford. I'd have to use some abilities to do. We can try this once. I'm a little scared too, but I kind of want to see what's going to happen too.
Let's see what he thinks.
Ah, yes. That is good. Come, open up. Ah, Louis de Richet, son of William Mortimer. Now I see you.
Damn it. I can feel it entering inside me. I shouldn't have...
William, you dirty traitor. No. Gregory, you have no right, William. You are violating the rules. My rules.
This is insane.
Can't break the link. Get out of my mind.
William should have taught you not to try to read just anyone's mind.
Oh, I knew that, but I had to.
Louis.
It's pointless.
Father, help me.
Louis, what's happening?
Father.
Ah, William.
I can't feel you anymore.
William, you dirty traitor.
I like this guy's voice.
What did you do to Gregory?
No, not now. No! Louis, get out of here! Get out!
Get out of here, Louis.
Okay, that didn't work out too well for us, guys.
Oh, holy shit. What am I doing? I should have been more careful. Mortimer warned me about this.
I mean, they kind of took away all my options. There was really nothing much else I could question him about. Okay, so there was no more pictures over here. That one's gone. We can't go back in there. Okay, so I think maybe we've... Excuses. I mean, wouldn't you be tempted to? Thank God I can't fall off. So I think there's only 2 more memories we need to do. I'm trying to remember which was which now.
And coincidentally, who arrived?
Ah, I think this might be it.
And coincidentally, who arrives at the same time as Emily?
I'm getting closer to him.
Okay, that was the 3rd one. So I think there might be only one more that we care about. They all sound the same. I remember when I first watched Lord of the Rings, and I had never read the book, so it was all pretty much brand new lore to me. I had such a hard time distinguishing between the names, because they have very similar pronunciations and like spellings. You have like, what is it called? Saruman, which was like the bad guy played by Christopher Lee, and then you have Sauron, who's like the big evil that they banished a long time ago, and it's like, okay, they're both bad. Who's who? Wait, what? Oh, I haven't joined in a couple streams. I've been really busy. No problem at all, Grilled Tomato. Hey, it's good to see you again. How have you been? What you been busy with? What's new?
The cherry on the cake is I drank his cursed tea.
Okay, this could be the next one. There's not very many more in here that we care about.
And the cherry on the cake is I drank his
I should come back to this later.
Okay, so that's going to be at the very end. There's probably one more that we care about. We found 3 so far.
I can't hold out.
I shouldn't have gone into that.
They allowed me to bring Emily back again.
We've already done this one. I shouldn't have gone into that painting because now I've kind of lost track of which ones we've done. Oh, busy with school because it's the end of the semester and we have to get everything done. Oh, I feel you, dude. Hopefully it's going really well, though.
France, so much effort.
That one we don't care about. That's unrelated. Yeah, we're playing the game one-handed, Grilled Tomato. You see our character, Louis, he lost his hand, so I am playing just one-handed. At least until my phone battery dies. By the way, I should turn the brightness down, because it's probably going to die. There we go. That'll help a bit. Any proposals coming? Therapy. Oh, good. I can't look at that again if I've already done it. That's good. So there was a really long puzzle, Grilled Tomato. Pretty much took the entire stream. And at the very end, I had one of the steps incorrect. And you have to stick your hand into this like mechanism and try to pull a lever. And if you don't have it quite right, it chops your hand off.
Elizabeth's presence was crucial for Holm. If she was still here, he'd still be alive. This memory is important without a shadow of a doubt. It took place after my arrival with Emily and Cardinal Biaggi, but well before I found out the truth about my nature.
Okay, this could be the next one.
He cut me off from our father, and I didn't say a word. And when Elizabeth
All right, so we know the last one. Before we do the final one, though, I really need to use the restroom. So we'll take a little break. We'll do a quick game of basketball, and then we'll jump back into this. Well, I learned today that people in school deal with proposals. Well, proposing your final. I want to know more. Unfortunately, not those exciting kind of proposals I was thinking of. Man. I like that you guys keep these jokes running, though, because it just makes them that much funnier the longer they go on, you know? Oh, there we go. A project is coming up in the near future, so that is fun. Do you have to make a proposal on what that project's going to be? There we go. All right, guys, we'll do one quick game of basketball, and then I'm going to grab a snack, use a restroom, get some water, and then we'll do this. Let's see. MWR when I heard you say engaged. What's MWR? Is that when you knew that I was way off track? Just completely thinking about the wrong thing? We have to make a memoir about a memory we had. Oh, that sounds pretty cool. Grilled Tomato. Oh, my reaction when. Okay. That makes sense. I won't bother joining from the iPhone. The lag might be too bad, therapy. Okay. But you never know. I mean, sometimes I'm way late and I still get it. All right. I'll be right back, guys. I'll see you guys in just a minute. what do we have here? Oh, it's still pretty close. 2-4. Red team's just a wee bit in the lead. Who's got the most points so far here? Nice username. I don't know how you did that. Everybody shot at the exact same time. Hey, Jesse. Come here. Oh, Jesse. During basketball. Hey, it's tied up 4-4. Nice. Oh, it's not letting you in, the funny thing? I wonder if it's like that weird problem that we had with Blaze earlier. Remember when it wouldn't let Blaze play? I wonder what's going on. What if you try closing your browser completely, a funny thing, and then like rejoining? Let's say, oh, you have to go. Just came in to say hi. Hopefully everyone has a good time zone. Oh, thank you so much for dropping in, Grilled Tomato. Good luck with school and all your projects coming up. I hope that goes smoothly. And yeah, just thanks for dropping in and saying hi. And thank you for the lurk. Yeah, I see Grilled Tomato, Blaze, Relentless on the red team. I don't see you in there. A funny thing. And we can do this. Are you ready to go down, Jesse? This is a very close game. I wonder what's going on with the program, a funny thing. I'll have to, when I talk to them about on the forums why we can't get the whatchamacallit to work, the stream boss thing, why that keeps crashing. I'll also mention how come sometimes users can't seem to join in. Because this is the second time that's happening. Did you try joining a funny thing when the basketball game first started, or is it just if you tried joining after it started? I wonder if that makes a difference. Whatever it is, it definitely isn't consistent, you know? You know, one thing I'm noticing, just looking at the numbers everyone's posting, it seems like the angle? People seem to be very consistent on how they do that. Like, I see it on one shot, there was 60, 70, 60, 60, 60. And then the next one, 80, 80, 80, 75. And then 100, 100, 195. It's kind of funny how, like, close people guess. You joined before it started. Oh, weird. I wonder if it was a problem with the auto balancing. You know, maybe it auto balanced you off the game completely, and it never lets you join back in. Ooh, it's tied right now, 7-7. Ooh, I think you might have that. Oh, not enough bounce. This one's tricky because you have to bounce way off the screen. Good shot, Blaze. That was nice. Let's see, I was able to join at the beginning of the stream. Oh, and that's even weirder. It worked once for you, and then it just stopped responding. I wish there was a way I could, like, reset it, or reset just you, maybe, so you pop up again, but the only thing I could do is, like, close out of the program completely, and then that doesn't work. Do you remember what happened, Blaze, the last time that happened? Oh, 40 seconds. It's a tie game. I think somebody will score, and that'll be the winner. Ooh, username. Oh, you scored real early. Never mind, there's another chance to tie up. Yeah, when you got blocked out, Blaze, what happened to fix it? Was it did I have to, like, close the software and reopen it? Did that fix it? I think that's what we did. Oh, 9-9. 17 seconds. One more point. You guys are tied up again. Oh, this is intense. Oh, that's a tricky shot, too. I don't like it when you have to shoot downward. Oh, no. Tie game. Boo. You know what that means, guys. We're doing a sudden death for points. You didn't fix it, John. It fixed itself. Oh, so I didn't even do anything with it, Blaze. I was thinking that I closed out and reopened it. Okay, somebody's got to get some points here. Oh, you found a way on iPhone to stream the audio in the background while I'm using other apps. I didn't think it was possible before. Yeah, they added that a while back on Android. That's cool that it's on iOS too. Wait, did it happen? It said the Battle Royale is starting. Is it my imagination or did nothing happen? Let me try it one more time. Maybe I need to restart the software. Where did everyone go? It just made everyone vanish. You're supposed to be dropped out of a plane. And Robocadia said the Battle Royale is starting. Okay, let me try killing the software. Something's broken here. Let me disconnect. Close out of the program. Restart it. Robocadia just instantly destroyed everyone. He's like, I'm the winner. Okay. So if you've been chatting, be sure you put another chat message in there right now so that your avatar appears. Because unfortunately, when I restart the program, everybody gets wiped out. So just say hey, or test, or boop, or whatever, just so you pop back up on the screen. Chat message right now. There we go. Yeah, Robocadia totally won that duel. Boop or whatever. Proposal. That's the word of the day. You guys ever watch what was it called? Pee-wee's Playhouse? They always had a word of the day, and if anyone ever said that, all the furniture and stuff in his house would just start screaming. They get so excited. Blue man up here. Okay. And this is nice because now you don't have to worry about the lag therapy. You still have a chance to win. All right. I did not spell royal correct. I think everyone's chatted. Let's try now. There we go. Now they're disappearing correctly. Yeah, something definitely got mucked up in that software. Nice. We got 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 to go. It would be really nice if Stream Avatar stopped breaking. Maybe I need to do something on my end to like refresh everything. Oh, I'm dead. I think Blaze is next to die. Oh no, Blaze got out of there. And now Blaze is dead. Oh. It's almost a matter of who picks up the health items, to be honest. Look at Therapy, just kind of running off the screen, taking a break. Comes in, kills Libertalia. Ooh, Relentless versus Therapy. Oh, Relentless is going to grab that health. Yoink. Oh, Therapy died. I think it's between Username and Relentless, and I think Relentless is going to have it. Wait. Oh, no. Username's going for the health pack. Oh, you turned around at the last second. What are you doing? Oh, is Relentless going to stab you in the back, Username? Oh, with the special pink sword of death. Relentless has won. Congratulations. That is 3 tokens. Oh, no, that was Kath. Wait, what? Was I? What? We need an instant replay. I could have sworn, maybe it's because my screen is so small. I thought that the name on that was Relentless. Robocadia's like, great job, Relentless. Here you go, Kath. Have some points. Is that what happened? I'm so confused. you never know what's going to happen with the Stream Avatars program. You just never know. I just restarted the software too. Oops, I just moved the camera. That might have mucked things up. And what is going on with my screen also? Let's see if this pops back up. No. Okay, you guys should be seeing the game right now. Let me try leaving and coming back. There we go. So congratulations, Kath and Relentless. We deserve 5 tokens. You guys were all screwed out of tokens. Okay, that's a good idea. This is Stream Avatar's problem, not my problem, but I'm gonna make it right. We'll give out some free points. Oh! Libertalia got 3 in one jump. I think that's tied the record for the most points with a single jump. That happened around the time that, I think it was for Christmas, our last stream of the year, when Andy was just blasting the token button. Let's see. Ooh, Blaze got 1, and Libertalia got a 4th. You got 4 tokens. Oh, you got 4 at once, Libertalia. Nice. Just got good luck with that. Okay, I think this is correct. However, I can see the keyboard right here. Where is it? There's a light. What am I seeing? Oh, that's, you're seeing that. Okay, let me move that down a little bit. There we go. I think that's correct. I'm getting tickets, but not as many as usual. Oh, you mean, you know, the tickets system is weird. I put an option, let me hide these guys. I put an option for the tickets to dynamically change the cost of things, I think, or how often they're doled out based on how you guys use them. I don't know exactly how their math works, but I think it's supposed to be dynamic to try to make things even or fair or something.
Louis.
Let's see, I could be imagining things, but I'm pretty sure I haven't gotten any tickets this stream. Yeah, you should have gotten some. If you watch that little ticker, doesn't it count up as you're watching? Like every, what is it, every 2 minutes or something? It clocks up?
The cherry on the cake.
Okay, I think this is the final one, guys.
And the cherry on the cake is I drank his cursed tea.
I should come back to this later.
Oh, there's another
cherry
one.
on the cake is I drank his cursed tea.
Okay, now I'm confused. He said one more. That made me assume that was the last one. John, fix stream avatars. Fix the tickets. Fix all these things you have no control over. The only thing I feel like I have some control over is the tokens. However, if Stream Elements starts having problems, there's nothing I can do about that. What I need to do is get back into coding and write up my own solutions for all these systems. And then I only have myself to blame.
He allowed me to bring Emily
But
back
trust me, it would be way worse if I did that. Okay. Oh, maybe there was one over here that we missed. I'd say about 500 tokens would be a good apology. This is why I need to increase the cost of the pick your own game.
It was a trap right from the start.
Which one are we missing, guys? I could have sworn he said we only had one more. Robocadia is straight up deviant now. He killed all of you during that duel. He just wiped you off the board and been like, nope, I won. Did you notice he stayed on the game field?
When Elizabeth disappeared,
Oh, what was this one?
Louis, and I continue to see nothing.
This is it.
He stuffed his poor son with an occult knowledge that we
Getting
usually
to the end here.
months to give to our children.
Now I think we're on the last one.
Be quick!
Username with 86 tokens. I'm almost there. You could customize your stream avatar. Have you done that at all? Username? Oh yeah, your character's all decked out. But you are a ways away from requesting the game 2,500 tokens right now. Inflation might increase that number down the line. I look for the shiny one. I don't know what to add anymore. I mean, honestly, once you have a design you like, either you just keep that or you swap them out from time to time. Yeah, you should put in another request soon before I jack up the price.
The cherry on the cake is
We actually have a existing request from Relentless. I need to check with Andy and make sure that's okay before we do anything. I think you said you wanted that for January 29th, right, Relentless? I think that was the date.
And the cherry on the cake is I drank his cursed tea.
He trapped me.
He poisoned me to stop me from being able to leave this body.
Whoa.
He cut off all communication with Father and brought his children here. How could I not have seen it earlier? He's going to absorb me. The traitor! No one can stop him now. Hurry, Louis. I absolutely must see you before it's too late. You have managed to follow my thoughts. Come to me. Quickly.
Aw, therapy. I swapped my avatar from green to blue last stream and no one noticed. Are you still green right now or did you go back to blue? Yeah, I saw you blue earlier. Blaze, I noticed. How close are we to the end? You never know where the last puzzle's going to be in this game. Now see, next week doesn't work for me, so it's the Tuesday of the week after that. I think that works out perfectly, Relentless, because I think if I don't finish this game this stream, Tuesday we'll wrap it up, and that means Thursday I might be able to do like a birthday kind of stream. Basically the final stream of that week, because Saturday I'll be doing our big birthday party at the house, so next Saturday we won't be streaming, but Thursday could be a long, cool birthday stream. Did you not notice the kappa? Oh, you broke Therapy's heart, Blaze.
Louis, hurry! He's coming!
This seems
What's
like
happening?
Could be right at the end.
Sense him. He's here. He's trying to get inside me, Louis.
Ooh,
William has
TMI.
completely lost his mind. He's getting ready to pull out all the stops. He's going to devour my mind, Louis. I'm not going to be able to stop.
Unhug.
Louis, you are here. I sense your presence.
What? But he can't even see me.
Congratulations, my son. You have succeeded in joining us.
Louis, don't let him draw you in there. You are signing your death warrant if you decide to follow him. I won't be there to protect you.
It's over, my son. We have won. A new order can be born.
Louis, I'm so weak. I can feel him entering. I can no longer keep him out.
It's hard to...
He's coming.
Oh god. It's hard not to laugh at those jokes. Oh gosh. Well, I mean, I started going down that gross path and then just went way worse. He just kept on going deeper, essentially. It's laughed out loud. I mean, he could have put a few more things in there to make it worse, but it's hard to go much deeper with that. Oh! Blaze, you just won 88 tokens. Did you just empty out poor username? I think you had 88 tokens, didn't you? I'm on top of the world. Wait, I lost? That bot is broken. John, fix it. Hold on, let me put in some custom code. Poor username. They initiated, that's true. You did start the duel. What? But user always wins. Oh, so like on other times you've done it, you're like 100% winning all the time? Okay, we should tell him Mortimer's here. We are trying to now side with Gregory.
He's here.
I can. Can you see him?
He's here. He's coming closer to you.
Where? Louis. I don't want to just disappear.
How much grosser is this going to get, guys?
Inside my mind. I can feel him crushing me.
He's just in front of you.
I'm so sorry, brother. There's nothing you can do to stop me now. You made your choice, and you have lost.
I was wrong about him from the very beginning. He's mad. He must be stopped. You can still do something, Louis. Don't let him get away with all this so easily. I implore you.
Oh, one more chance. I think we need to change sides. We obviously... I backed the wrong horse. We were siding with the more evil demon. So, even though Jesus scared the crap out of me And he seems more evil than everybody as far as how they portray that character in the game. He was scary. I think we still need to side with Sir Gregory and go against Mortimer. Let's poke him with a spear. That's right, we have that spear. I completely forgot about that, Relentless. Yeah, don't let us vote. Y'all screw it up. Okay, let's try to side with Mortimer. Let's see how things happen in this parallel universe. Is it a trap spider? Ooh. No, I think we already fell for the trap. Even Jesus was like, "What have you done?" If Jesus is mad at us, we screwed up.
Look at yourself, Uncle. You're just as bad as he is. Despite being centuries old, despite all the wisdom you should have acquired, I don't believe in you, nor do I believe in him. You can count on me to do my utmost so that neither of you will succeed in your plans.
Louis, it's over for me. It's up to you now to protect our family.
Oh, good luck.
Find your sister,
with that.
Louis. She'll know what to do.
What are you saying?
Find her.
So
It's over, brother. Don't fight it.
we have to find our mom,
You will
sister.
be punished for this.
Perhaps. But you won't be there to see it, will you?
Oh, goodbye, zombie clown. Like Darth Vader.
You will be punished.
Did he just eat his soul? Is that what just happened? Oh, we're gonna have some fails here. The only thing we failed with was trying to read Jesus. And he said, nope. Maybe we should start calling him Azahel, because that's what the game's doing. Oh, poor username. I have 0 tokens. Just rubbing it in. Lies. Okay, so what did we succeed with here? We restored order among the guests. We met with our mom's sister's spirit. We reconstructed the sequence of Sir Gregory's memories. We met with Emma. That wasn't a successful meeting. We met with Azahel. We escaped from the ether. And we chose to serve only the humans. Let's see, I think you may have missed it, but I googled it, and Azahel means made by God. Well, I guess they're still going with that same thing then, in a way, right? Maybe they just didn't want to keep up with actually literally saying Jesus, maybe? Level 16. A funny thing, do you remember offhand what level you were when you completed the game? I wonder how we're doing. Okay, we got 4 points. We can... We maxed out this one. Check that out. We're level 3 occultism. Is there anything else we can level up to finish it off? This is the... Oh, no, this is... Yeah. We could put 4 points in manipulation. Bam, level 3. Oh, so with that name, Blaze, it's not actually Jesus, it sounds like. I will spend all my tokens on science sounds right now. Just silence. That's the best sound you can play right now. I don't really remember, but you're doing great. Well, not great, but you're good. Definitely not great. I'm missing a hand. Oh, so there's only one manuscript we can read right now. That's for questioning. Oh, we just got another achievement called Mind Maze. So we missed 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 manuscripts, plus 4 other ones that belong to this. So we missed quite a few books, but I feel like we did a decent job. Oh, look, everyone's on the ground. Except for Mortimer.
Where am I?
This is gonna be
It's
bad.
all right, son. Don't panic. It's over.
I'm back? Where are the guests?
I invited them to go up to their rooms.
They're resting. Don't worry.
Gregory?
We won, Louis. It's over.
He's dead?
Definitively. Now the way is clear. At any rate, rejoice.
Great things await us.
What did you do to him?
I devoured his soul.
Speaking of devouring souls, your chin is devouring your shirt right there. I want to look into that, Mortimer.
But I didn't see you use the Holy Lance.
Indeed not. I didn't need to. Can't you guess how I did it? The Lance of Longinus is just a vessel, Louis. It could have been any object that had the blood of Christ on it.
Oh,
the blood
back
of
to
an
Jesus.
ancient, more precisely. But I didn't need the blood of an ancient. You see, I have been in dear Lord Mortimer's physical body for longer than my brother has been in Sir Gregory Holmes. Therefore, I am an ancient, Louis.
Okay, but why kill Holm? It just keeps getting worse, right, Blaze? Well, not good, but it's not like you got a limb cut. Oh. By the end of the game, a funny thing's gonna be like, well, you didn't do terrible. Bad, but not terrible.
He was your brother. Why did you kill him? He never meant you any harm.
Oh, Louis, I am exhausted. Let's talk about this later.
He always does that. What is his stance on questioning? He's immune to conviction and science. All right, let's try this.
No, tell me why now. I want to understand.
Stubborn as a mule. After centuries of trying to convince him, I assure you I had no other option than to do away with him. He would never have allowed me to depose our father. In the past, he had already opposed me, and sometimes very violently. He seemed to you like a man of peace, because you did not represent any danger to him. But I can assure you, he was not. With anything to do with our father, he would be merciless. In any case, what's done is done. I'm going to rest in the dining room. Join me there when you're ready. The time has come to end this little antisocial gathering.
Antisocial gathering? Wait, so does he have no idea that we're going against
his
him?
family is rotten to the marrow. I did right not to trust them. Home told me that my last resort was to find my sister. I hope Emily's in her room.
Okay, Emily's the sister they're talking about, not the mom's sister. An anti-sniper blaze gathering. Wait, is this another book that I missed? How did I miss that? I wonder, am I even going to have many more opportunities to spend points?
No space left. I'll retrieve it later.
Golden elixir. Yeah, let's go ahead and use one. Oh, I guess we don't have negative effects anymore. Jelly. You know what we could use? Some amber. Except the lack of a left hand. That is pretty negative. Well, that's true. And I was surprised we never got to grow it back with our demon powers. They're sticking with the one-handed thing, which is cool. I really thought once we got demon powers, that was just going to be written off. Like, oh, you can grow your hand back anytime. Let's see. Yeah, not the mom kind of sister, nor the one we slept with. We're finding our sister. Wait, so we're trying to find... I thought we slept with Emily, but we slept with Emma? I think I'm mixed up on the sisters. I'm mixed up on the Hillsboroughs that we've been sleeping with. I think we slept with her before that scene. I think it was earlier on than that. Okay, join Hillsborough in her room to ask for her help. Okay, so we got to go upstairs. Okay, where is that room? Oh, it's right here. How convenient.
Emily?
Yes. What's happening, Louis? You look...
Holm is dead.
Good God, he did it!
What do you mean?
He warned me that Mortimer would probably try to get rid of him. He couldn't believe it himself. But we have to admit that he was right to be wary. We are in great danger, Louis.
Wait, what are you talking about?
When Gregory came to warn me, he assured me that we would be the next to go down.
That's scary. So now we are fighting for our lives. And we slept with her before she died, thankfully. Not after. Definitely not after. Okay, let's check to see Emily again. She's vulnerable to psychology, immune to logic. So we're not going to use logic. Let's try questioning.
But why then? For what cursed reason?
I really don't know. I'm only repeating what Gregory told me.
She's immune to that.
When I brought up the possibility of us running away as quickly as we could, Gregory dissuaded me. He thought that Mortimer would see it coming and that we would have no chance.
I guess I agree with him. And now we're here. I'm not gonna let him get away with it. There's 2 of us now, Emily. We can count on each other.
Well, on that note, I haven't told you everything, Louis. This might be a bit hard for you to accept, so I wanted to warn you. There are 3 of us.
What? What?
Surprise, brother.
Excuse me?
It's Emma, Louis. Just before he disappeared, Holm explained to me how to bring her back from the ether. We were pressed for time
And the only body she could find was one of those cursed servants.
So which one of these did I sleep with? Yep, we slept with Emma. Wait, so is Emma also our sister or not our sister? Because if Emma is Emily's sister and we are Emily's sister, vis-a-vis, we're also sisters with Emma. So we still slept with our sister, right? Do I have this right? It's such a tangled web. Correct, John. Dang it.
Can you believe it?
Emma, don't start, please. I didn't exactly have much of a choice.
Be that as it may, I'm the one inside the body of a masked lackey.
I had to deal with the most urgent thing first. We'll try and get you out of there as soon as we can, just as I promised you.
And I'll make sure you make good on your commitment, sister.
That's right, she's pissed at us. Remember we found her in the ether or whatever, and we were just like, peace. See you later, Emma.
Emma, for the last time.
She is better, don't worry. Being a demon changes many things, and the prospect of getting stuck in the ether for eternity has opened her eyes.
She wants to kill us. Yeah, I don't trust her. I almost want to say I don't trust her because of the last thing she said to us, remember? Yeah, you called her an idiot, and she called you scum. I was just trying to be sassy. I just wanted some sass. It went very south. Are you sure about this?
Well, I guess it's your decision, but I hope you know what you're doing.
Are we ready? Can we go now? Louis, at this point, it doesn't matter what you think about me. You need me. I'm guessing you are well aware of what we're about to face, aren't you?
Not really. No.
That's just what gives us a chance, is it not?
It's usually the only argument the reckless have in their favor.
Take heart. We're only about to confront an age-old creature that can read our thoughts and force us to act against our will and wants to devour us.
Oh, is that all?
So what's the problem?
If that is your attitude, I suggest we reevaluate the possibility of running away.
Stop it. Let's all just calm down. Only a few minutes ago, it was just the 2 of us. Things are looking up. Our chances are only getting better.
How do we get rid of him then?
Killing him won't change a thing, normally. He is capable of changing bodies.
I know how to kill a demon, and the irony of it is, he's the one who revealed it to me. We have to make him touch the blood of an older demon in order to encase him in his mortal body. This is the only way that might give us a chance of dealing him a fatal blow. And I've got the Holy Lance.
What's that got to do with demons?
Christ was his father. Believe me, if we get out of here alive, I'll have a lot of juicy details to tell you about the family. This lance actually received the blood of an ancient demon, and it can work on Mortimer.
Let's do it then.
It's just that simple. I like how they're not even...
Are you sure you're ready for this? Will you be all right?
Yes. Yes, I feel a lot better. Don't worry about me.
Do you think that's
wish.
actually Emma? Would that be another double cross? They're not even going to talk about who slept with who. Let's just brush it under the rug. No big deal. Did they know that we were sisters, brother and sister beforehand? That's my question. We didn't know. Did she know? Was she cool with that? Did she like that? Okay, go and confront Mortimer in the dining room. All right, back downstairs. Oh, that's true. It did not say sir. So, might be Emma. At least it was talking differently. I'm saying it because I'm not sure exactly what we're dealing with yet.
Louis, there you are. Look, she's better.
Perfect.
Good. Are you ready, Louis? Can we go?
What do you mean she's better? Like, what am I looking at? Let me just do a quick look around for some items real quick.
Not yet.
Be quick. We are waiting for you here.
This might be like the final battle. Time to vote. Time to vote on whether we're ready or yet. I just want to be sure I'm not missing any random items the game spawned around, because we could probably use every bit of royal jelly we can find. Just make sure there's not something quick we can grab. Let's see. Emily, let me work on myself a little bit. I need some time. Let me just meditate, you know? Maybe get a nice massage. Yeah, I was about to say, it's a little weird to hear the servant talking without saying sir all the time. It's just so out of character. Definitely not the normal servant. I think we already looked in here. We go this way? Oh, and this is blocked off. I guess there might not be really many more places to check. Wait, what's that? We already looked at that. Okay. Well, we don't have a whole lot of royal... Well, we have a lot of royal jelly. We don't have a lot of the other items. Let's go ahead and use some of this. Here goes everything, guys. Gotta get stocked up on honey before you fight the demon. That's what I was thinking, but... I guess we can go upstairs and check the rooms. That's gonna take forever. We got this. We got this.
Good. Are you ready, Louis? Can we go?
Let's do it. I don't know that there's any other quests that we need to do. Wait. Can we find our mom again?
No, not yet.
Be quick. We are waiting for you here.
We told our mom we would come back. Ooh, did we get demon herpes yet? We don't have symptoms yet, but that doesn't mean we don't have them, Tiny. Did you have a nice nap? So, how can I find our mom again? She was like in a different, what do you call it? Dimension. Like, she was at the docks though, right? But we can't see her here. So how am I going to talk to her?
It's like the barrel's been broken for quite some time.
Unfortunately, I don't think we can get a hold of her again.
A sack of seeds. It's unopened. No one seems to have used any.
And there's things to click on, but I don't see any items for us, which is a bummer. So I guess our mom is just... she's hosed. Sorry, Mom. I tried. That is a cool mailbox, by the way. It's very open. The wind would just knock those right out of there and throw them into the ocean, but it looks cool. And see, I can't stay, but I wanted another hello and just say how much I appreciate all of you in this little corner of the internet. Thank you so much, Tiny. It's the little things that count, and I really appreciate that. Let's see, the weird thing is the badges don't show for a comment that just happened to therapy. Oh, you mean over there in that chat window? It looks like I see one badge for the VIP and one badge for being one of the first subscribers for therapy. How's your engagement, Tiny? Has it become reality yet? Has it finally hit you what's happening? Fiance is snoring. Oh. Yeah, sometimes the badges just disappear. See, I'm gonna blame that one on Twitch. I don't think that's my fault. I don't think I'm doing anything. John, fix Twitch!
Good. Are you ready, Louis? Can we go?
Something going on behind me. Oh, I think Andy just printed out a bunch of stuff for the party next weekend. Is that what that noise is, babe? She's not talking to me. I just hear papers. Oh, let me see this. Oh, do you want me to show this on stream? Well, just some people might be watching and it might be a surprise for them later on. Oh, yeah, no. Not show that.
Well, you could...
I could cover it. Okay. Alright, I'm a snooze. Fight some ugly men. The ugliest, Tiny. I hear an Andy. Yeah, she's working on a project right now for the party next week, but she has to modify it a little bit to make it safe for the stream to show up. Oh, the controller is a bit high, huh? Let me move that down. Grazie, Blaze. At this point, Emily's not even expecting you to be ready at all. We keep coming. Give me some more time. Not quite yet. I want to rewatch that scene where the discussion started off gross about, you know, somebody going inside of poor Sir Gregory, and then it just kept going more and more downhill. I want to rewatch that build-up. It got worse because he said, I can feel him.
Not like this. Not like this.
No, nothing like that. Well, I think the last thing Sir Gregory said was, I can feel him. He's coming. It's like, oh my God, Sir Gregory. How do you know what we're talking about? Okay, I'm going to get this started. I think Andy might pop up with something in just a moment, though.
Yes. Let's get it over with.
It was a beautiful moment. It was perfect. The way everything just fell into place.
Louis, I've been expecting... Oh, I see you haven't come alone. To what do I owe the honor, Duchess?
I thought this discussion should concern the whole family.
Surprise, Father.
Oh, funny.
Emma,
Ooh.
you brought her back from the ether. Well, I am impressed, my children.
It's over, Father.
We can't let you go on like this.
Enough!
Louis!
Who on earth do you think you are, for heaven's sake? Did you think I wouldn't know what you are planning? You are mere insects compared to me.
I am your
You never
father.
had a chance.
Help! My head! Let's do it!
Now!
Ah, how dare you!
Keep going, it's working!
Get him!
Oh, Louis! No!
All right, off topic. Do you guys watch South Park? There was an episode where... Oh, there we go. Perfect. All right, let me show you this real quick. Andy just brought this. So, as part of we're doing a 1920s themed birthday party, and Andy, with all the guests that are coming, she's creating these posters. And the crime that we did, and the reward and stuff, which is cool. And that's a picture from me in some old-timey get-up from another party years and years ago. Thank you, baby. That looks really good. She had to remove my name from there. Had my full name on there. Jonathan Cadia. Exactly. So yeah, there was an episode of South Park where they all pretended like they had like mind powers. They thought they were psychics, and they were like, no, 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 and like trying to like have like mind battles. And of course, it was all BS because they were just like out of their mind, fake con artists. This scene just kind of reminded me of that. Ooh, am I wanted for exposure? You're not going to be able to see your crime, Spider, until you drop in. Yep. I told you it might be a spoiler, babe. Okay, let's do this. Let's have this mind battle. Arm yourself with the lens. We don't have a nail. I could have had a nail.
No, don't do it.
It's over. You've lost.
No, 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 stop.
Oh.
My son, Jake, you will regret your actions when you see him.
Come, Louis. It's over.
Let's leave.
All right, that was kind of a creepy way she said that. Did we screw up again, guys? Spider, I am always here. Is there anything Andy can't do? I don't think so. She's magnificent. Oh, will your bounty hurt each other? Oh, like the amount of money? I hope not. Looks like everyone's leaving. Party's over, guys. This sounds like the end of the chapter music, doesn't it? That looks really cool. I like that.
As Mortimer had planned,
Oh.
Napoleon Bonaparte sold Louisiana to the United States after purchasing it from Spain. Bonaparte continued his political and military ascension until he proclaimed himself emperor. He went on to invade a large part of Central Europe. The legend of Napoleon persisted after his death, conferring on the emperor the role of Messiah for France. Remaining very popular, George Washington put an end to the various internal rebellions without violence and re-established trade agreements with Great Britain. Upon his death, he became a national hero and left an entire nation in a state of mourning.
Is he drooling on the side, or was that just...
On his return to Spain, Manuel Godoy proceeded to give Louisiana up to France. Later on, he became the target of the Crown Prince of Spain, Ferdinand VII. The latter gave no respite to his mother's lover, going as far as condemning him to exile.
Are these all pretty...
He confiscated all of Manuel's titles and possessions, as well as those of his mistress, Pepita.
It seems like these are mostly...
They ended up living out their last years in France in poverty and anonymity.
Mostly historically accurate?
The influence von Wollner had over King Frederick William, ironically, ended up working against him. The sovereign thrust him into increasing repression until the end of his reign. Von Wollner became the object of the people's hatred, was therefore stripped of his titles and land by the new king, and died in poverty to general indifference in the Prussian countryside.
Died to general indifference.
The Duchess, through her close ties with the crown, made it possible for Great Britain to build closer links with the United States on both the diplomatic and commercial fronts. She became inseparable from Marchioness Cunningham, reputed for being the most influential mistress of King George IV of England, and whom she inducted into the Golden Order. His Eminence, having successfully accomplished his mission, returned to His Holiness the Pope with full honors. Although all his ambitions had become possible, to the stupefaction of his entourage, the Cardinal preferred to retire to his Tuscan monastery, far from all political and diplomatic entanglements. Fascinated by the techniques involved in exorcism and demonology, he dedicated the last years of his life to the study of Inquisition reports.
That's what he would have done
Elizabeth's
anyway.
family did everything in their power to find her, based on indications provided by their friend George Washington. In vain, they lost her trail in the port of Brest in France, and no one ever saw her again.
Until the sequel.
On his return from Paris, Peyroux resigned from his posting as judge at the revolutionary courts. He withdrew to the south of France with his daughter until his death. No more was ever heard of Lord William Mortimer. His sudden disappearance was the subject of conversations in the European courts, but only for a few months.
And they just forgot about him. Meh. Oh man, what fails do we have here? No fails. The last move. Okay, our successes. We defeated Lord Mortimer using the Holy Lance. I was thinking we were going to have to do some different tricky stuff at the end, the way they talked about the last battle. We defeated Lord Mortimer with the sisters. We brought Al-Azif back to the continent. We left the island safe and sound. And we got help from the Hillsborough sisters to confront Lord Mortimer. I'm surprised that Emma didn't try to double-cross us. That's it. It was interesting to see the differences when you chose different things. Yeah, I wonder how different the game was for you, a funny thing. If you correctly completed the hand chopping puzzle, you get the nail, which could also be used to kill Mortimer. The stabbing of Mortimer was very quick in your playthrough. Oh, hi, Georgie. But I killed Emily in my playthrough. Oh, wow. So I had to do the sass battle and encourage Emma before the twin sisters could distract Mortimer so that Louis can kill him. You can fail that ending by not having the right weapons or not being able to convince Emma. So we actually did things in a way that the final battle was like easy peasy, huh? It sounded like that could have been a lot more difficult. No hand back, you promise. Just one hand. We're not done yet. Okay, now we're done. Well, that was really cool. A funny thing. Thank you for suggesting that game. I had that on my wish list for like a very long time, but just never got around to picking it up. So you picked it at the perfect time to get it on sale, and I'm really happy we played through that. We definitely got a lot of good memes and jokes out of that, and that game took a completely different turn than I expected. Honestly, we mentioned this before, but when I first heard about the game, I really thought it was going to be just a Telltale game, but with like a different setting, you know? And I was very pleasantly surprised to see how it had much deeper systems. When we picked a class, I was like, what? There's classes in this game? And then you leveled up skills, you did things to make certain actions easier or harder. And it really made me feel like throughout the game, I missed a lot of content. Like, I'm sure a different playthrough could have very different scenes. I wonder, is there a way where Mortimer doesn't go that far, and siding with Gregory makes it a completely different ending where Gregory lives, or does Gregory die regardless of what you do? Let's see, we did surprisingly really good in this episode. It's the one-handedness. I am one with this game now. That's what helps. You like the more normal political stuff? I enjoyed the twist, honestly. I wouldn't have had a problem if it kept with just the political stuff, but maybe this is just because I'm a simpleton, but when it got more weird, let's say, it started making more sense to me, in a way. When it was just full political stuff, I guess I was getting lost in the nuance of the different factions and who's doing what for what. But once you throw demons and like weird sister moms and things into it, it's like, oh, yeah, this makes sense to me now. Now it's clicking. This is what I'm used to. I mean, I play games like Harvester, so I guess that made it kind of click a little bit better in a way. Let's see. Gregory always dies. You sided with Gregory the whole way through, so your realization of the evil Mortimer was cool to see. Oh, nice. Yeah, I was kind of thinking, like, it seems like they both have their own ulterior motives. It was interesting to see Mortimer was just straight up bad guy. Like, he was going full evil. I kind of wished that we had a better scene with our grandfather, Jesus, or Azale, or whatever they called him, because yeah, he was way scarier than I thought. You did tell me, Blaze, you knew from the very beginning, go with the zombie clown. Appearances are not as they seem. Don't judge a book by its cover. He was scary looking. I didn't want anything to do with him, and honestly, the game kind of, what's the word, grooms you to go with Mortimer, you know, just because of the conversations you have, and you have much more. You know what? It's probably my fault, though, because there was a decision near the very beginning when I chose Mortimer, and then I just didn't see Gregory most of the game. So I bet that would have changed. I say the demons. I think we all say that. And it said there was DLC. Are there, like, what do you call it? Other extra episodes or any kind of gameplay in that game? The model, they did model Gregory after a zombie clown gargoyle. I mean, it's hard to side with that. Mortimer's last line sort of implied that there'd be more to come. I fully expected another plot twist. I did too, a little bit. Maybe they are planning some, maybe, is there DLC that continues the story? Or maybe they're planning just like another entire game after this. Goodbye, Zelda shirt. You've been very useful. That's kind of cool. So what did you guys all think of that game? Did you like it if you've never played it before? I know a funny thing enjoyed it, but what do you guys think of it? How did you like that? Oh, our new TLAB? That looks like a really easy word, and it might be really easy. I thought we'd have to fight God or something. The game's just going to go way down that line. All right, let me try this before we do the shoutouts and everything. Yeah, I don't know about any more DLCs. Before we do that, let me just check their Steam store page, because I have it open right now, and it'd be kind of interesting for all of you guys to know too. So if I look at the council, that's like my achievements and stuff. Store page, here we go. You know, I think the DLC is actually the episodes. I don't think there's any other content besides the game. Because when I look at the content, there's 4 of them, and they're just episode 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So I don't think there's any kind of like story DLC beyond what we saw. Let's see, it's a really interesting game. I had never heard of it before, so I'm glad it was requested. And that's just one of the coolest things about the stream is we don't play necessarily just the most popular games. We kind of dig deep and find some hidden gems. So sometimes I get to show you guys some games that I really enjoy that are weird. Sometimes you guys now request games that I maybe have never heard of, so I get to find some new things too. Hey, you're up to 6 tokens already. There you go. That's a start. Username. That's a start. That's what happens when you rebel against Lord Blaze. Okay, let's try this TLAB. In my American California accent, I would say that is Happisburg. Happisburg. Now, I imagine that the IS is probably going to be silent, so like Happyburg. But I also don't think it's going to be pronounced Berg. Maybe like Happishburg? Happishburg? I bet it's going to be like Burr, no Berg. Hoppyburr. Hoppyburr. I'm going to guess that you guys pronounce it Hoppyburr. 90% sure I failed that, but let's see how that sounds.
Haysborough.
Oh!
Haysborough.
I was way off. Way off.
Haysborough.
That sounds like Haysborough. Like, if I had to spell it out, it sounds like he's saying this, or she's saying this. Is that what it sounds like to you guys? Is it going to play again?
Haysborough.
There it is. Hey, McTeddy Plays, how's it going? Yeah, so at the end of every stream, Blaze gives me an English word to try to pronounce, like British English word. I am 0 for 16. I could have guessed that one. Oh, was that an easy one? It kind of does sound like that. Was that one not too hard? Or maybe based on other languages, stuff that you know, Libertalia, maybe you were able to piece that together. Let me unmute the credits music. There we go. I really like the game, you're saying, Libertalia. It's probably not one I would have picked myself, so I'm glad I got to see it here. And that's another cool thing, is there's probably going to be times that I play a game that you really want to play. So you may not want to be around for that stream. So it is nice that we play more obscure games, so we can play some games that you wouldn't necessarily try on your own, so it's fun to watch the whole thing. Oh, I said I never could have guessed that. Okay. I gotta watch out how much I skim my reading. Sometimes I try to do things quickly so I can have fast reactions. I need to pay more attention to what I'm actually reading. Let's see. Well, these English those English need to speak proper America, right? I do that too. It never ends well. I propose you pay more attention, John. You know, one joke that hasn't come up in a while is the bold of you to assume that John reads every word that you guys type. You type 10 words, I just pick the top 7. 9 times out of 10, I screw up the meaning. Are you getting engaged, Libertalia? You guys, come on. Okay, so here's the schedule for the rest of January. Tuesday, normal stream. Thursday, long stream, because I'm going to be taking Friday off. Now, I'm taking Friday off because of Saturday. Saturday's the big birthday party, so I'm going to be spending pretty much all of Friday working on setting up for the party. I'll be doing it all week just to try to catch up, but we're doing pretty good. We did some work this weekend, so we've done quite a bit already. Oh, and funny thing, thanks so much for streaming the game and everyone reacting to the game. It was very cool. I'm glad I could share this religiously offensive game. We love offensive games here. As long as it's not against the Twitch terms of service, we enjoy games that are shocking, interesting, makes you think, you know? Yeah, bold of you to assume we're not just going to keep coming up with new jokes at your expense. Oh, you absolutely will. Absolutely will. How are the VODs? So I did, I don't think there's any going to run out soon. I did quite a bit. I think I did all the way up through the first, what do you call it? Black Mirror episode. So I think we're okay. Let me double check though while I got you guys here. Let's see, I totally want to play this one of these days. I own it, I've just never played it. So, I don't know how much I spoiled for you, McTeddy, but it's worth it for the story alone. The story is crazy. It's not what you expect. I definitely recommend you play through it completely. So, let me check my VODs real quick. If I go to Content, Video Producer. Oh no! Wait, no, we already did this. Okay, Phoenix Wright's gonna expire in 2 days, but we've already done those. Let's see. The latest VOD that I did was Black Mirror 1 and Black Mirror Part 2. When did we stream that? We streamed that on December 3rd, so I think I have until February 3rd to do that one. Oh, you came in here at Happy Birth? Okay, so nothing. You're good. You're good. Yeah, the Don't Starve ones, I'm not too worried about those expiring. A basketball game or 2's results forever lost. I wish that this program kept track of basketball game stats. It does for jumping. Like, who's in the lead for jumping and grabbing tokens right now? If I go to my main page, let's see here. Go to my channel. I think you can look at the... Let's see here. So what do I have to go to? Countdown, store items. No, here it is. Go to Avatar Leaderboard. Jumps and catches. So Blaze is in the lead right now with 91 catches. Libertalia is second place with 45. And then Relentless with 33. Funny Thing with 28. And Nate with 22. Oh, somebody just got a token. 92. Touche. That's funny. And then Duels won. For whatever reason, the Duels, it only shows one, and that's for myself. I wonder why. I think when you guys do a duel, what's happening is it's actually the stream elements doing the duel, not the stream avatars. I'll need to update that, because what's supposed to happen is when you do a duel, is they actually fight to the death here, and you get to watch it happen. So I might have to update that. See what's going on there, because it has tracked no duels except for my test duel way back when. So Tuesday and Thursday, I'm not going to tell you what games we're going to stream. I'm going to make those a surprise. I'm going to do some short games that we can probably just knock out in a single stream. So I'm hoping you like them. It'll be something unique. Let's see, that was a Stream Elements duel earlier. Oh, was it username? I wonder why it didn't track the actual thing. You know what? I don't think it was. Well, I don't know. It's hard to say. See, not going to happen. You don't think I could beat it in one stream? I think the games I'm picking I can beat in one stream. Oh, Stream Elements, not Stream Avatars. Okay, I got those mixed up. Yeah, you're right. I think it was Stream Elements. So I'm not sure. I think I have to... Honestly, at this point, I don't think I need to even use the Stream Elements dueling system. I can just use the Stream Avatars. That way they're not conflicting with each other, because they use the same command, which makes it kind of confusing. Let's see. I'd like my crushing of the pathetic specimen known as username to be logged. Not gonna happen. We'll have to... I'll make sure, maybe not by next stream, but soon I'll fix that so we don't have that problem anymore. Oh, you can do a test username? I think that is all stream avatars when you do an attack. Yep, and it launches them way across the map, which is super fun. Okay. So, we haven't rated this person in a very long time, and I think she might have been rated by Brian, possibly, but Katie Rose, who we haven't seen in a long time, and I don't think has been streaming for a long time, is currently playing Detroit Become Human. So we got to raid her and say hello. It's been a very, very long time since I've actually seen Katie stream, which is really cool. So I'm going to keep you guys in the dark for Tuesday. I'll surprise you on the day of what we're streaming. Got to go see Luther. I know, they have to keep Luther alive. I'm not sure how far they are. I'm not sure how far she is in the game. I haven't played it enough to be able to look at a scene and just be like, oh, I know where that is. Oh, it's good seeing you too, McTeddy. One of these days I'll make a stream on time. We're pretty consistent on the days, Teddy, except today we're doing a makeup stream for yesterday because I had a birthday party to go to, so that just didn't work out. But yeah, next week, Tuesday and Thursday at 7 p.m. Pacific. I'm not sure if that works for you, but this won't be online. I gotta stop saying makeup stream. John looking glam. I mean, substitute stream. I said that on the Discord. I need to use that term, substitute stream. Raid. All right, well, great to see all of you guys again. Before we get the raid started, quick shout out. Username, subscribed for 3 months. Thank you so much, Username. I think you already had to take off, but I really appreciate. Oh no, not yet to take off. You're still here. Username, thank you so much. I'm so used to at the end of the stream, like half the people are gone. But thank you again for the 3-month subscription. And Therapy giving out 3 subs to our community. Oh my gosh, Therapy, thank you so much. And Chivy has been subscribed for 10 months. My lord, thank you so much, Chivy. And it didn't log in here for some reason. I think it's because it's not showing. I don't know why that's not showing, but I remember Spider Monkey donated through the Stream Elements program, not bits, but like an actual donation. So thank you again, Spider Monkey. Let's see, yeah, but high time for me to go to bed. What time zone is it for you right now, Username? I forget where you're from, by the way. Where are you at? You should have taken off in shame. Wait, what are you talking about, Blaze? John is always glamming 160p. Oh, you're in Sweden like the rest of us. It's past midnight. So yeah, for you, the Tuesdays and Thursday streams, that's kind of hard to make. It's really early in the morning. Sweden? Really? All right, let me get this raid started. Say hello to Katie Rose. She is super awesome. She's actually a mod for Brian Deckhart. She's a big part of that community. So always good to share the love with them. Honestly, without Brian Deckhart, I would not have met many of you. So super, just very thankful for meeting all of them. They're such cool people, and their whole community is awesome. And thank you for today, guys. You're all fantastic. I'll see you next time. I will see you on Tuesday. One nice thing is Tuesday is that much closer, guys. Usually we stream on Saturday. Now we only have a 1-day break. Yeah, I'll see you next week. Everybody have a great, I guess, just rest of your Sunday. Survive Monday, and I will see you on Tuesday. Bye, guys. See you later.